Okay, hi everybody. I'm going to show you something very interesting here. We're going to demonstrate Sygic, which is a navigation system for Android, navigation app. Competes with Waze and Google Maps and some of the other ones. Sygic is one of the major ones and it has very interesting features inside. But first, let's set ourselves up. So we're going to go and get something. So here, unfortunately, the Starbucks app only works here. So I'm going to order an expensive coffee. Just my usual latte here, and I'm going to pick it up at Heartland Center here. So I'm going to check out, confirm, check out, place my order. $5 coffee. Yeah, better be worth the experience. Okay, so say it'll pick me up, it'll be soon at 12:22, right? It is currently 12:13, so let's drive there. Now this is where Android Auto comes in. So I have Android Auto. This is inside of a Hyundai Ioniq Electric 2017. And I got a lot of smart home stuff going on here. So one of the things I have in my smart home setup is the garage door that you're looking at right there. So the garage door right in front here, let me adjust the camera a little bit. There you go, that's a little bit better. The garage door that we're looking at is connected with a device that connects back to my Google Home. And the latest update in Android Auto allows for Google Assistant routines. So this one right here, Open Garage, right, is actually a command that says turn on the garage door. So the garage door is actually some kind of a switch which is hooked up to Google Assistant. So I'm going to hit that right there. And we're waiting. I think it might be having Wi-Fi issues here. Oh no, there it goes. Yeah, that was slow. I think I got problems with the Wi-Fi because I'm in the garage. So I'm not connected to the right one. Anyway, so that's it right there. Now I got my usual navigation apps. I got Waze. I'm using VLC Media Monkey there for music. Why did I press that? I don't know. Anyway, let's go back. Also, there is this Plugshare here, which shows me all the electric plugs in the area. That's another beta, which I covered inside of another video. But what's interesting is, I just signed up with Sygic, something like that. Now, I already punched in the address. What's interesting about this Starbucks that we're going to is that it actually has an EV charger right in front of it. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be parking at that EV charger, and at that point I will show you a few little things. But right now I already have the destination pre-selected, so I'm just going to click that right there. So I selected it on the Sygic app on the Android phone. Now, yeah, as you can see, this is what it looks like now on Android Auto. Now this is a beta, right? Not every, you got to sign up for the beta, you know, like a advanced preview or something like that to be able to see this. So what exactly do we have here? We have our instructions there. We have 9 minutes, 5.54 kilometers, and these are the directions. And I guess I can select, oh, there you go. I can select what do I avoid. In Canada, nothing to avoid. I don't know why that's that way. Sounds, voice instructions, correct. 3D map turned on. So let's take a look at this. Oh, there we go. We got a 3D map now. And I don't know what this B over here is all about, but that's not exact. Oh no, it is where I'm going. That is where I'm going, but I'm actually going to be going this way. Anyway, let's drive. Let's drive. Enough talking. So I'm going to put it into drive, pull out of here. Got 109 kilometers on the battery right now, which is about half of what this car can do normally. Okay, so now that I'm up into the alleyway, I don't know if you see it on the camera too well, but this is the alleyway behind my townhome, and maybe up here in the mirror somewhere you should see it. But I am going to press here, and I'm going to do the Google Assistant command, which is close garage, and that will toggle my device, which is called an
turning off the garage door.
See, there you go. She responded this time, and I can see the garage door closing there. So no, you're not going to see it. It's already closed. Right here on my left, it just closed. Anyway, so let's head out. I'm going to keep the music off right now. So let's switch back to Sygic right here. And let's see what it has. Okay, normally when you click here, you're switching the app. So I don't know why. Or is it the dot there? I think maybe I might be wrong about that. We'll take a look at that later on. I may have gotten that aspect completely wrong. I know the dot here goes back and forth between the current app and that app, and sometimes at the bottom it displays, like if I'm in a navigation, it'll display the music here, like right there, Media Monkey. If I hit that, it should take me to Media Monkey, right? If I click this, see, it's not going to Sygic. That should, because when I do it with Waze, it actually does do that. So now I got to go back to the main menu, scroll all the way down, get Sygic, bring it back up. Now, that being said, I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing Sygic the right way. Sygic, I don't know. It's a Y, right? I would say Sygic. I don't know. We'll see about that. Yeah, the car is very quiet, as you can see. So, one thing I notice here is that it's not showing the speed. Now, Waze will actually show my speed over here and the speed limit. So I'm not getting that right now. It's not showing this. There is this weird little gray box in the corner here, which I don't know what it means. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's what it's trying to do over there. That seems a little off right over here on the right. So I'm a little curious about that. 650 meters. She wants me to take McLaughlin, I guess. So we will do that. There's this one right here, Heritage Hills is this one. There's usually people turning right here. And there is one, a U-Haul in front. The next one will be McLaughlin, and that one always has people turning right, including myself. Okay, Sygic, let's see how good you are. Ah, yeah, McLaughlin Road. So, come on, tell me, girl. 80 meters. No audible warning. Well, that's a problem. Now, I activated that. I actually activated that as part of the premium package for Sygic, and it's not working. I am not hearing instructions. Although when we did take off, it did give me some rudimentary instructions when we took off initially, so I don't know why. Sounds. Yeah, see, it says right there, voice instructions. It's supposed to tell me everything. Let's toggle it. Sounds off, voice instructions. See how it responds to that. Okay. Regen braking, electric car. I may not even have to hit the brakes. Yes, I will, but anyway, we'll be off like an old jackrabbit, and given this car is so quick. There we go. You hear that little whine of electric motor there. Like I said, this is a pretty quick little car in the city. Okay, so full disclosure, this is the first time I've ever used Sygic, and this is the first time I've used the Sygic in Android Auto. This is brand new to me. I usually use Waze because I like to get the warnings of things going on, but Waze has one big problem. It doesn't really support electric cars all that well, which this one apparently does, because I'm seeing a lot of interesting stuff. Once we finish this navigation here, you know, I noticed that something is right there. There's an end button, so I may have to press that when I get to my destination. I think I just heard a little beep about the speed I'm doing right now. Might be over the limit. I wish I could slow down, but there's a guy right behind me. What if I click there? What does that do? Nothing. What if I click here? What does that do? Nothing. Okay. So my destination is up there. Looks like she's going to take me all the way up to Britannia. Yeah, what I was saying is Waze has one big defect, is that it doesn't really support electric cars. Sygic actually does seem to do a much better job at that. They actually have an EV mode. Now, I'm not too sure. I have to explore more about what EV mode actually means. But to enable it, you go in and you say EV mode. You have to do this on the phone. and you select the make and model. And in this case, there are 2 different battery sizes, so I selected the battery size that I have. And what I noticed is that it was displaying an average range, like an expected range or something like that, which is the range where when it's a full battery. So that might come in handy. Now, how does that work out with routing? If you route and select a destination which is too far away, it might say, well, you know, you need to charge. Maybe Sygic will also warn you, going, well, you're too far away right now, you can't make it to your destination, but there's a charger right around here that you can stop. So it might warn you about that. The other thing I seem to notice is that when you select the chargers, well, we can't do it right here right now, but I can do it a little later. When you select the EV chargers, you can select what type of charger. You can select a fast charger or, you know, or not, apparently. So that would be level 2s and level 1s, I guess. But yeah, you can filter out by fast chargers. Now, that being said, it's interesting that a lot of the chargers are in here. Like, I see some chargers on the ChargePoint network and the Flow network, which is very common here in Ontario. There are even some chargers that are showing up that are not networked at all, and some other minor networks also as well showing up. The one thing that I did notice is that it's incomplete compared to you know, like Plugshare. Plugshare has a lot more, and we're gonna pass right in front. Like, we're making a left turn right here over on Britannia, and we're gonna be driving in front of the Porsche warehouse in a second. And I'll point that out, that there is 2 DC fast chargers that are there, and there are 2 level 2 which are under construction. Now, those chargers are in the Plugshare app, and I would be very surprised whether or not Google Maps or even this one supports it. That's an ugly BMW. What the heck was that? That's such an ugly car. Looks like somebody punched it in the nose. Okay, so we are making our left turn right here onto Britannia. The Porsche warehouse is not this light, but the next. So I'm gonna move over here. No, actually, it's right here. Yeah, right here. There it is, right there. There's a Taycan parked right there. Now you see, it doesn't show up on the map right here, but it should be right there. And there's the other DC fast charger right over there. Level 2s are not installed yet. Okay, now she's telling me to go all the way there, but I know a shortcut because I'm familiar with this area here. Let's see if she adjusts. Will she make the proper adjustments? Well, yes and no. Yes, in the sense that she's trying to make me take the street there. No, in the sense that this right here, I'm in the parking lot, and this is actually a shortcut. Because my my level 2 charger is right up front. Yeah, now she's figured it out. Okay, so Sygic, yeah, sorry, you're not as smart as I thought you were. You were trying to make me take the road all the way at the back of the complex, whereas right here through the parking lot is a shortcut to get to my destination. Now, what's also interesting right here is because of the popularity of the Japanese store, or Japanese restaurant right there, which has sushi, and right next to it, which is a Starbucks. This place is often, very often, plus there's a burrito place right there. These EV chargers right here are often iced. So let's see if we got any of that. In Ontario now, it is a $125 fine. Oh, look at that. Nobody's blocking me. Perfect. So let's go right here into the EV charging spots. There are 4 of them right here. And I will take this one right here because it is the closest to Starbucks. Okay, so the charge port is open. So I guess now what I gotta tell the app is I gotta say, well, I'm done, right? So I click here, I click end, and there it is. Okay, now what we have here is we have homework and stuff like that. We have recent, and we have place of interest. Now I found this interesting. When you do place of interest right there, you get tourist attractions, eating and drinking, gas station, but you also get charging station. That's interesting. Give me a second. I'm just gonna activate the charger and plug it in, okay? Give me 1 second and I'll come back. Okay, I am plugged in. I'm going to override my scheduler. That should show up on the dashboard right there. There it is right there. Remaining 65% battery. Remaining time is, should be about an hour. 2 hours. Oh, this one's not very fast. Must be a 6 kilowatt. Anyway, so as you can see, let's go back here. So when you press, you know, you have gas station. That's interesting as well. So, whoops. So if you hit gas station, what's interesting is it shows the gas stations. And then when you select them, it should show pricing, right? Okay, they don't show pricing on this one, but I know the pricing is available. Maybe I just don't have the data for it. And so if I go here, I select place of interest. And for electric cars, electric charging station. Now, you can see the one we're at right now. It says 42 meters, but it's right beside me right here. This is where I am. So that's this charge point right there. Now, there are a whole bunch of other ones. There's one right across the street over there. In fact, there's one there. That one's in the wrong area. It's supposed to be right over here, actually. There's one back there. There are two back there. That's the Mitsubishi warehouse. Why does it say two? There's only one in the Mitsubishi warehouse. Interesting. But these are all charge points. And, well, I can't scroll the map here, but I can see all the other ones. Now, you'll see that there's a limited amount here. So it doesn't show everything. See, the furthest one is 371 meters away. I guess it limits, what's the count here? How much are we counting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's limited to 6 right here. So we're seeing the 6 closest stations to our location. This could be helpful, right? And right there. So if you select, actually, hold on. Let's select gas charging station. We'll take a look at these ones over here, I guess. Okay, that's one across the street. And then I say continue the route. What does this little thing do? An unexpected error. Wow, there's something to report for the beta program. This thing has actually blown up. Uh-oh. We got a problem. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go get my coffee and I'll make another video. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, everybody, we are back. I just went and got my coffee at the Starbucks. And we're going to play with Sygic just a little bit. Obviously, the whole thing about me plugged in and charging is just for show, because I'm not going to stay here too long. We're going to go drive around a little bit. All right, I got my phone plugged in here, and I'm going to turn on my car. I'm not going to stay here for another 2 hours just to charge my battery. I'm not desperate like that. Besides, this is free charging, so, you know, whatever. What is wrong with these people? Blocking the roads like that. Like, there's parking right there, you jackass. Why are you parked over there? Some of these millennials, honestly. Okay, so going back into Android Auto, it looks like it went right back into the music player. And are you still heading for 6025 minutes? No, let's just cancel that. Okay, so we are here. Okay, there we go. Avoid. So we can avoid highways, toll roads. Okay, I got this set up. Congestion zones. Sounds in the 3D map. Let's do place of interest. Charging station. Okay, this is what's a little bit annoying, because at this point, I would love, at this point, to be able to select the chargers that I really do want. You know, like level 1s, a DC fast charge or a level 2 charger. Yeah. That's what I really want to do. And it's not really allowing me to do that. So that's the problem with places right there. Recent favorites. I don't think I got any favorites yet. Oh, well, home and work, and well, I got contacts here basically. Don't look at those. Recents right here. Should be this place right here. That's where we are right now. No, sorry. I think it's this one here. That is a completely different one. I actually didn't even navigate to those ones. I just selected them. Live in Arts Drive. Why? I didn't even... I think I may have clicked on that when I was playing around with it. But anyway, we're missing some stuff here. Now, what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to see if I can go and visit my parents and see what that has to do. So this is in Quebec, so it's in French. Okay. Interesting. I did download the Quebec map. Let's try that again. Whoops, I didn't type that in right. I went too quickly. Now, it's interesting it says no matches found because I know that this is actually correct. So I will try another search here. And I'm gonna maybe put a comma here in bling. See, it doesn't even know that. Maybe if I type in the name of the town first. Well, it's the closest I can get, but I don't actually have the resonance. Okay, so that's not the point. The point I wanted to try is I wanted to see what's going to happen with, you know, the EV mode. So does EV mode actually calculate the fact that I don't have enough battery to get there? It's 578 kilometers. My normal range on this car is 200. Yes, okay, it's a 5-hour drive from now. That's interesting. It's not that bad. So avoid ferries, avoid, no, avoid unpaved, avoid congestion charges. I don't care about that. Okay, so if we were to start this, continue the route, will it, no, it doesn't look like it does. It looks like it's just going to give me directions. And I cannot select another route. If I hit the little gear, I gotta cancel route, 3D map, sounds, avoids, but I can't pick my route. Also, as an EV mode, it doesn't seem to be wanting to warn me about the fact that my range can't get there. So that's a little bit of a problem. Now, I am going to get out of Sygic. I know I'm reviewing Sygic Beta here, but I just want to show you another beta because this actually is more relevant. So if I go into Plugshare right here, this is also in beta right now, and it's not showing any chargers, but right here, you know, it shows these level 1s. Again, this is something with their beta, but something that's interesting is this one right here, trips. Now, if you use the trip planner on the phone app, right? So you can, or on the PC, you can actually plan out your trip ahead of time with the charging stop. So if I do this right here, Borea, it says 6 stops. Now there are actually only 4 charging stops. I think 6 includes the start and the end point. But this one right here, 401, that's the shortest one, 580 kilometers. Versus the other one. So let's take this one right here. Now when it does that, there you go. This is what I was talking about. It's showing here the chargers that I have pre-selected. Petro-Canada, 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 and the 4th one is this is a flow over here by the tourist center. So this would be the 4 ones that I would go to. You can see the distances relative to where we are. 127, 260, 1337, and so on. So what I do in this one is, as I'm doing my trip, I don't enter the actual destination address. I enter the charger where I'm going. Right? So I would do this and I would do navigate. Now if I hit navigate, I want to see if it sends it to Sygic. It does. Good. Navigate will send it to the navigation system, navigation app that you selected. So in this case, Sygic, right? What happened? It just went black. If I do continue right here, yeah, see right there? 1 hour and 27 minutes, 137 kilometers to that Petro-Canada charger over there. So, that is useful right there. So, if you use a combination of the Sygic navigation with the Plugshare, which has all the chargers, and see this one right here it also gives you a score like 8.6. It gives you the details about payments, the address. See right there, it's 100 kilowatt to 350 kilowatt. It's compatible with my car, you know, things like that. So that's very useful. Now, if I were to select this one, this would be the last one. And if I do navigate, there it is all the way out there. Yeah, look at that, 490 kilometers to get there. You guys can't see it, but over here on my left, this Tucson driver is one hell of a dick. Jesus Christ, what kind of a... There are people which I seriously question their abilities to drive and even their moral compass, for Christ's sake. It's such selfish behavior he just did right there. He cut off a pedestrian. Pedestrian was coming here. She just walked right by me. Maybe you saw her in the mirror. She just walked right by me to get to our car, and he cut her off. It's like, come on. How much of a selfish person can that be? That's a whole other matter. Anyway, so Sygic is very useful. Now, I'm going to show you something else. Waze has been working for a long time on Android Auto. So Waze is here, and it gives me all these kind of warnings. Now, the one complaint I had about Sygic was the fact that it doesn't show me alternate routes. It only shows me one particular route, right? But it does have the EV mode, which recognizes my car. So there is an advantage and a disadvantage here. So there are improvements to be made. But if I go back to Plugshare here, and I go again to there, so let's say this one right here, and I say navigate.
Here are the search results for 45.21179.
Now it tells Waze, this is where I'm going, right? So I select that. And there it is. I don't know why it says this. Oh, yeah, there is an Esso. There's an Esso station, but the charger is at the back of the lot. I remember I drove by there a few times. So when I do this, it says calculating route.
Turn left.
And it actually gives me voice directions this time. Woohoo! Now if I go here, and you get the routes, right? So if I click routes, I get all the alternate routes as well. No, there's only one route. Normally it would show me the alternate routes right here, right? Now, the one thing about Waze is it's not aware of EV chargers. It's not really aware that this is an electric car, although that is selected in the menu. It's just it doesn't seem to do anything. It is aware of HOV lanes, though. That's an advantage. But there are several things which are, you know, which are missing to make it a complete solution for an electric car. Like the fact that the chargers are not shown. Like the fact that it doesn't take into account my range. You know, like my maximum range. Am I traveling outside my maximum range? Can I find a charger while I'm driving? Things like that. So Sygic might be a little bit better for that. Not here shown, but on the computer, on the PC, is shown how you can how can I say this? Why am I saying PC? This is Waze. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Not shown here is when you go into the Android app, like on the phone, is where you select the electric car and the HOV passes. So this is an electric car, and in Ontario, it's got a green license plate. Notice that all the other ones are all blue, except for that pickup, which is black. The cars, like the electric cars, have green license plates, and that gives you access to the high occupancy vehicle lanes, HOV lanes. So I selected that inside of Waze, and it will navigate and trying to prioritize this. So if there's a lot of traffic, and since Waze is aware of traffic, it will actually send me into the HOV lane saying, don't worry about the traffic, you got an HOV pass, go ahead and use it. This is something that's not supported in Sygic, by the way. I didn't see it. So Waze still has advantages over Sygic in that respect. But I wish that Waze had more information about the electric cars. I wish it took the range into account, and I wish that it actually had chargers being displayed. That's the parts that are missing. So that being said, actually, let me go back in. This is the one thing I tried to do before. There it is. That's what I was looking for earlier. That's my parents' place. And there it is right there, 518 kilometers away. So Unfortunately, this is where Waze is basically getting, you know, better than Sygic. It takes a while to compute, I guess.
Turn left.
Okay, good.
And then turn right.
Let's see the routes. It should also have an alternate route through Ottawa. No, wait. No, what?
Sorry.
Why did Google Assistant kick in there? Okay, it's not showing me any alternate routes, but I know that there is one because some people actually divert right here up onto the 416 up to Ottawa, cross over the river and take Highway 50 all the way over there. So if you want to avoid the Montreal area, the only thing is that's actually a detour and it actually adds time and distance. But sometimes it may save you some time. It may save you some time. If this area right here is full of congestion with traffic and construction and so on. But anyway, that's Waze. Back to our good old friend Sygic. As we saw, we have some things that need to be fixed, and quite honestly, I think there's a lot of stuff that's missing right now that needs to be done. All right, I think I am done with my little review of Sygic on Android Auto, and I showed you a comparative of some other apps and the other Plugshare, which is also in a beta program right now, which, you know, can help with the EV part. So if you got an electric car and you got Android Auto, a combination of Plugshare and Sygic is okay, but I think that the combination of Plugshare and Waze might be better. So FYI, okay? It's up to you guys to decide. Me, I already made up my opinion, my decision, my opinion. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. GoPro, stop recording. All right, so I just finished charging here at the charge in front of the Starbucks, and I'm gonna head off. So Android Auto right here, and it says right there, charge point charging station. I was up until a few minutes ago using Sygic, but I decided that Waze is actually better. So, oh, there's my bill for the charge point. It's just completely free. So there's not much else I can do right now here. I am going to be listening to some scanner radio while I'm driving. So right now, basically, let's find out our favorite scanners and see who's listening. 0 listeners, 16 here on the Ontario OPP. So let's find out what's going on the OPP radio. And then let's go back to Waze. Okay, so hold on. Let's start driving. Start going. And then we'll talk while we're driving here.
Turn left and then turn right.
Oh, you know what? I think it has a test route I was trying to do before. It remembered that. So yeah, so I was just at these charge points. Whoops, it's upside down. These charge point chargers right here. So I just used my little card. I activated the charger, started charging up. And I am done now, so I will be heading home. But before I head home, I'm going to make a little detour over here on the right to check out on something. There are 2 interesting little chargers over here on my right, apparently. Now, it says 2, but as far as I know, there's only 1 site there. There's 1 site at the Mitsubishi warehouse, which is where I'm going, and right next door is Porsche. So Porsche has a warehouse right there, and just going to show you guys. Now I won't show up here, obviously, because this is Waze, and Waze is not really aware of electric vehicles or electric chargers. But I don't know where this second one is. But that's Mitsubishi right in front of me right here. Woo. These cars are coming in really freaking fast. You know what? I'm going to tackle it from the left side just to add a little bit more fun here. Okay, so there was something that was interesting in the Sygic app that was showing that right here there are 2 sets of chargers. Now, as far as I know, I've been here a few times, and as far as I know, there's only one set of chargers. So Powerhouse Retail Services, I don't see any. Oh, activity on the scanner there.
Complaints of a beige Lexus SUV. There's a child in the vehicle without the seatbelt on and is traveling at over 140 kilometers, or estimated to be that. Plate is obtained.
Whoa! Kid running around in the car at 140. Somebody ratted them out. Probably should be. That's not.
To Charlie Bravo.
CD.
India, November 221. The child was seen up on the mother's lap in the driver's seat.
Oh, totally irresponsible parents. Child is on mother's lap.
Vehicle appears to be two-way.
So there's the Chargers I hear Mitsubishi. So there's only one, and it's this one right here. So this whole thing.
I'm 404 Major Mac. I can head down there as well.
Major Mac. I thought we were.
It's a beige Lexus SUV, and plate similar to Charlie Bravo, India, November 221.
CBIN 221. I'm gonna make a quick little cut here. No, I'm not on the right side of the street, but I'm just going right back in. These two don't connect. This is the Porsche warehouse in front of me. Their Chargers are at the front.
Unrelated.
This is the employee entrance right here at the back.
10-4.
And we are heading towards a brand new level 3 Chargers. They installed 2 of them right here. There goes my little warning. And there they are in all their beauty right there. Okay, you guys should be able to see that. There's a level 3 right there, and there's spots for 2 level 2s. Not activated yet. And further down there.
That assist call, York's asking for some information on one of our occurrences. They're
there's a take hand right there, and level 3.
looking into in regards to a robbery investigation that they're investigating currently.
It's interesting to listen to the police scanners. Now that's interesting because that's an app right here. Right, so basically it's called Scanner Radio, and it works on Android Auto, which is a little uncommon. But let's keep our eye on this. So we've been scanning it for 4 minutes now. Police scanners, gotta love them. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, you jackasses, I'm gonna miss the light.
631 on 10.
Tango 263 110-4, and I've got your logon info from the front now.
Tango 263. Interesting. Normally I hear the word tango, it means terrorist. But then again, tango is the letter T.
1 November 502.
In Ham alphabet.
1 November 502, go ahead.
Did the caller for my suspicious vehicle want to remain anonymous? Or do we have a phone number for him?
It's a female party. No, I have information here. And an address, local address on Sand Hill, when you're ready.
Good.
For a Maryland purchase. She's at 450 Sand Hill, 450. And her 21416-561-1461. That's 416-561-1461.
Yeah, no, everybody heard it. So I can call her and start harassing her.
See her shortly.
Yeah, the guy's dialing, we can hear it.
10-4.
Actually, I think that's the car behind me that was dialing. Pure coincidence. Pure coincidence.
73.
I can hear somebody talking behind me. I think it's that Prius over on my right.
185.
Dude in the SI, stop slipping your clutch.
10-4.
I think that's a cop right over there, that white Charger. No, that's just a regular guy with his dark tinted windows. Usually when they are like that, they're undercovers. Like phantom cops we call them in Quebec. Fantôme, police fantôme. There's not a lot of activity going on today. Pretty calm. Sorry, BMW SUV. You thought you were going to be a dick to me? I am going to be a dick to you.
I'm just requesting a call into detachment 501-3801.
Now, there's one thing I'm going to do here is I am going to investigate a Charger right around here somewhere. It's at this Hyatt. I think it's right over there on the left. This Hyatt Center or some shit like that, whatever the hell it's called. Okay, this is interesting. I think they blocked this road right here. No, they didn't. But there's a Hyatt, this Hyatt Center. Yeah, Hyatt Place right there. So I'm going to go investigate that, and right behind it is a Marriott hotel, which I believe may actually have Tesla Chargers there. So Marriotts all often have, you know, Tesla Chargers. So let's go right here, make our left turn into that thing. Oh, darn, we don't have an arrow. We don't have a left turn arrow, so the poor Cadillac and myself are going to be stuck behind all these people here. Plus, there's a whole bunch of cars coming the other way. Found a gap. Let's take advantage of the gap. Okay, so at the front is basically really normal. So Hyatt Place at the rear right here should lead me to some EV chargers. And I think I just saw a white Volt plugged in. Let's take a look. Stop sign right here. Okay. Now there is a silver Volt, and it is not plugged in. But there is indeed
501.
November 501, go ahead.
I thought I cleared my traffic stop.
10-4.
This tow truck has got a bit of a head up his ass. Great, I just rolled over the cables. It's because of this pickup driver. You're gonna have a hard time getting back into your car, you jackass.
Highway 12 southbound, just passing Brock Concession Road 7. Again, Highway 12 southbound, just passing Brock Concession Road 7. Callers advising there's a double trailer, tractor trailer with a red cab, unknown marker, having road rage with a white Dodge pickup truck, advising they're both brake checking each other, partially swerving into oncoming traffic.
Holy shit, seriously.
Foxtrot 502.
GoPro, stop recording.